Hi everyone, hope you're staying safe, keeping active as much as you can. Welcome to our first class that you're going to do at home in your own time. Maybe pulling in one or two members of the family is up to you. Just make sure that they're safe, you know sort of the do's and don'ts. So with no further ado, let's get going. So you can put some music on if you want in the background in your home of your choice, that's up to you. So we're going to start with taking those feet hip width. We're just going to take our little rock backwards and forwards until we feel that the weight is in the middle. Make sure the knees are soft as you tip your pelvis backwards and forwards until you feel everything is back in the middle and nicely neutral. Spread those toes so you've got equal weight between the big toe and the little toes. Soften the knees, engage the core, and let's start by breathing in on the way up and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. So let's just see if we can get rid of any stresses of the day. Or if you're doing your class in the morning, let's start with a nice positive open mind. Okay, if you feel you can, just shut the eyes on these next 3 breaths, breathing in. And just try and find that space and time for you. And last time, breathing in. And out. And then open the eyes as we circle those shoulders round. And the elbows. Nice big arm circle. And the shoulders. So tummy button to spine. Nice soft knees. And remember that string pulling you up to the ceiling. So we're nice and tall, lifting out of the rib cage. And just making sure everything gets a nice, good warm up. Okay, when we get to the bottom, let's reverse it and go for our circles coming forward. A little bit of pressure on that way down with those palms if you're pushing something towards the floor. Good. And last one. Okay, I want you to take your hands up and just clasp the fingers. And then what I want you to do is I want you just to circle your arms. So you can see you're getting some movement in those shoulders. Just as if you're polishing your halo. Because we've all got one of those, haven't we? And the other way. You just make sure everything is nice and relaxed in that bottom half. Now make it a little bit bigger, so we're just taking it round a lot bigger. So starting to incorporate the chest, the top of the rib cage, and back the other way. So just starting to mobilise that spine, get a little bit more movement in that upper back. Good, and just press the arms away. Going to bring that arm over the top and take our nice little lateral section. And back, and the other side. And push, and back. Lovely. Keep that going, just one more each way. See if you can trace that fingertip down that side of that trouser seam. A little bit more. Good, okay, we're just going to come over this time. We're going to lift this other hand up. Come up to the ceiling, big tall stretch, and relax and drop the shoulders away. And the other side, so over we go. Lift it up. Big tall stretch. And just open them down. Good, so let's hug our tree. Let's stretch forward, but the body staying still. And then as we go back, legs together. And back again. Remember, when you come into this position, don't forget to lift that pelvic floor, take that tummy button to your spine, really activate those core muscles, and back. So halfway down this time, so we'll push and open halfway, coming back, and again. And then this time we'll drop the hands down by our side, just to release the shoulders going up to the back. Try not to pitch forward, still keep nice soft knees. Bringing it back, keep that core nice and strong. And gently push forward. And back we go. When we get to here now, we'll make sure we bend the knees. So you drop your bottom, bend your knees, hinge at the hips, till you feel you're parallel to the floor. Try and keep that head in neutral. And gently allow the arms to float over the shoulders a little bit more. We're going to drop the arms and just let them swing and relax. And we're going to breathe in and just gently uncurl bit by bit until we come to standing. Make sure those shoulders have not come up with you. If you feel they have, just take them round. Take the weight onto your right foot and then just circle those knees. So your crucial point here is to keep these hip bones facing forward so that we're working and warming up in that hip. Good. Change sides, coming over, and we're going to do it again. Lovely. And then just lift one foot and just circle for 5. And back the other way for 5. Flex and point. And change sides. So lifting the leg, circle the ankle. Probably have a few clicks here because I can't hear them. And back the other way. And then just point and flex. Good, lovely. Okay, so we're going to go on to the balance section. So if you're on your mat or you're maybe standing on something that you think might be a bit slippery, just come off onto something a little bit harder. And then we'll start with our normal knee lift. So we're just going to bring the knee up in front and down. So we want to remember to grip with that toe. Engage that core, that focus where we're looking. And remember that string that's pulling you up to the ceiling, giving you a nice straight alignment. Good. And 3 more. And last one. Okay, when we take this foot down, just release the pressure from that other ankle and that thigh. So what we're going to do from here, your choice again, you can do as much or as little as this you want. So we're going to bring the leg up and then we're going to just circle the knee. So just little circles with the knee this time for 5 and 5 the other way. So if you think that's a little bit too difficult, you can hold the knee just for 5 counts, put it down, come up, hold again for 5 counts. Or perhaps you can do 1 circle, 2 circles, 3 circles. Entirely up to you. So when we're ready, squeeze that toe and lift the knee. Circle the knee, 5. So it's not a big circle, it's not a big hip opening like we did a minute ago. It's just drawing that circle with that knee. And then we come down, and then we're going up, and we're going to circle the other way. And come down. Good, again, just give that leg a little shake, and then we go up on the other side. So here we go, bring the knee up, you choose what you want to do. Circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back for 5, 4, 3, we forgot to take a rest, 2, and 1, never mind, I'm sure you all did that very well. Okay, just want you to pedal through the feet. So I want you to keep the hips still. So what we don't want to see is any hip movement. So hips still. Remember that spirit level across your hip bones. Just coming up onto the toe, pushing the heel to the floor. With that little bit of resistance. And last one. Okay, and relax. Okay, we're just going to bring that leg up again. So first leg up, and we're just going to take the arms out and hold for 10, 9. If you need a chair or a wall, just make sure that you're close enough just to put the hand there if you need. 2, 1, bring it down, shift that weight, engage, bring it up. Arms to balance, wherever you want, wherever they work for you. And that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, good. All right, give them a shake. Okay, we're going to go into a wide squat. So if your floor happens to be a bit slippy, don't forget you need to just slip those socks away. Take a little drink if anybody needs one. Have a little look. Okay, so nice wide squat. So we know our rules here. When we go down, the knees must trace towards the big toe and the second toe, but not go over it. Remember, you're going to take your weight directly down through the middle, not out the back. Modify it, adapt it. If this doesn't work for you, you can always revert to your sitting on the chair squat. Okay, so nice wide base. Breathing in, we'll just do one first to check that we're happy with the position. Breathing in, down we go. Okay, so we're looking for those knees tracing out and none of this knee knocking forward. Alright, obviously keep the tummies tucked in, bottoms tucked in, relax in the shoulders. As you come up, don't forget squeeze those inner thighs to make sure they're working as well as the glutes. So breathing in and down we go. Okay, so from here, and then we're going to bring the arm over the top and back and over and back. And if you can think of the palm pushing something over and then the back of the hand squeezing it back down. And one more each side. Make sure you've got that tummy button pulled back to that spine. Pelvic floor lifted as well to about the 5th level. Okay, from here we're going to lift just the heel. So heel comes up and down. But like we did a minute ago, we don't want to see any movement in the hips. So use that core to keep it nice and strong. And 4. And squeeze on the way up. Okay, breathing in, down we go. And over. 4 this time with the arms. Lovely, well done. And this time 4 heel lifts. So 1 heel. Obviously, if you don't like this, just hold that deep squat position. And last one. Good. As you squeeze to come up, walk those feet in just till you feel it's easy to move. Well done, that was really nice. Okay, so we're going to go into roll down next. And what I want you to do, I want you to do 3 normal roll downs. Remember, the emphasis when you roll down to start is to think about pulling up at the top of your bottom so your legs stay straight for as long as you can. When you do your first 3, all I want you to do is enable so your fingertips just brush the mat. So it would be breathing in, start and initiate that movement. Think the length in the back of the spine. Tummy button to spine, ribs going into your pockets. Bend the knees enough to be able to just touch the mat. Breathing in. Nice and slowly to come up. 3 of those, followed by 2 more. But when you get down this time, I want to walk your hands out and do anywhere between 1 and 5 press-ups. I say 1 and 5 because if you want to try the tricep press-up, it might be that 1 is enough. So it's your choice between 1 and 5 press-ups on the second 2 roll downs. Okay, I'll do them with you because that'll give me a bit of a guide on to how long we need before we move on to anything, move on to our next move. So nice tall start, breathing in, just tuck that chin down, let the head and shoulders follow, lengthen through the back of the legs, pull the tummy button to spine, push the sitting bones out wide as you soften the knees in order to brush the mat. Breathe in and just do that reverse. Scoop your tummy in. Restack the spine. 1 vertebra at a time. All the way through. Bringing the head up last. So you've got to do 3 of these first ones. Some of you may not need to bend the knees very much in order to get the hands to the floor, depending on your range of movement, your flexibility. But it wouldn't hurt to just soften them because we haven't done a huge amount of sort of stretching yet, so don't overload those hamstrings quite yet. Okay, so we're probably about coming up to the 3rd plain one. But if you're not there yet, don't worry. If you've gone further, again, don't worry. Breathing in, down we go. So on this 4th one, when you get the hands to the mat, you're going to lower yourself down. You're going to find your chosen press-up position. And you're just going to do between 1 and 5 press-ups. If you want to do those tricep ones, as I say, you might find that 1 or 2 is enough. So just remember when you do the tricep one, the elbows stay close to the body as opposed to elbows going out. If you happen to have finished or you're sort of nearly finished, just drop yourself back into a nice child pose. And I'll just gauge when I think most people would have finished. And if you're in your child pose, just take that opportunity just to have some nice deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Just capture that moment of rest and relief. Okay, well done. Slowly lift your head up and where we go from here. Okay, so we're going to go on to our little side lying section. And I want you just to have a slightly different setup today. So you're going to have your top half set up as normal with your cushion or your towel, wherever it might be. I'll just come up here because it might be a bit easier for you to see. Instead of being stacked, I want you to bend the bottom leg forward. Alright, so we're just going to have that leg there for a little bit more support. Now we're going to lift that top leg up to our hip height position. And we're going to take it up to the ceiling. for 8. Squeeze down and stop at hip height. 7 and 6. So I want you to squeeze and resist on the way down. Make sure the hips stay stacked. I haven't got you to remind me how many we've done. So I'm going to say we've got one more to do. And there. Okay, well done. Now I want you to turn the toe inwards. So turn it towards the floor, bring it forward, dip it down for 8, 7. And you should find that you've got really big stretch going on here through these glutes. And 3 and 2 and 1. And just bring it back, bring that leg in. I want you to also try and think about creating just a little gap here underneath this rib. So you've got your core really engaged, so just lifting up a little bit. Okay, so here we go for the second set. Top leg out and lift it for 6 and squeeze and 5. So we're thinking tummy button to spine, we're thinking of that little gap underneath the rib cage. I think that's 2 and 1. Turn that toe to the floor, bring it forward, hip high and dip it down for 6 and 5. Ooh, I can feel this too. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring it back, bend the knees in, a little rest. 1 set to do, so think core, gap, leg out, hip height. We're going for 4 this time. And 3 and 2. Obviously, if any of this is too much, you just take yourself down and you could do a little few in a thigh. So rotate, come in, dip it down for 4 and lift. And 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Oh, I bet you felt that. I certainly did. So just give that outer thigh a nice little rest. So obviously you have the option to stop at any point in there, and you could always just do a few little inner thigh lifts in between. Okay, so a little bit of swimming now, prone. So I'll just move my mat back a little bit just to remind you with this one. So you might want your cushion or your little towel, in my case, and you're going to bring your arms as far forward and as straight as you can. Now, if you're quite tight in the shoulders, that might be a little bit too uncomfortable, so you find where is right for you. And some of you may have to be back almost in capital E position. We're going to start with the arms, so while we're doing the arms, just let the heels turn out. And remember that little ice cube under your tummy that you're trying to avoid causing it to melt. So tummy button pull up to spine, breathe in. So I'm going to take my arms a little bit longer, and we just lift one arm up and down. And the other arm up and down. And if you can try and lengthen the arm out of that shoulder as you lift the arm up and down. So you might be here. It's really you working out what's best for you. And last one. Okay, just relax the arms to a comfortable position. Moving on to the legs. So the leg comes up straight and down. And up and down. Still think about that ice pack under your tummy that you're avoiding. We don't want to melt it. If you feel anything in the lower spine, just lower that leg. Don't lift it up so high. Or a modification here, if you find the leg that's too difficult, just bend the leg and bring it up. Okay, one more on each side. and just have a rest, just take a few seconds, just to kind of let everything go, let that tummy relax. And now what we're going to do, we're going to do our opposite arm and leg. So again, find your arm position. If you want to hover your head off when you do this, that's fine as well, but just be mindful that you don't lift that head. Head has to stay in its alignment. So we're going to breathe in, we're going to engage the core, we're going to lift the left arm and right leg. And down. And up. Changing sides, lengthening as much as you can in the arm and the leg. So again, some of you might be lucky to have your arms here. But don't worry if you can't. We're going to do 2 more each side. If you feel you've had enough, then just push yourself back into a nice little shelf stretch. And relax. So bring the arms down and just push. Take a wide knee if you want, or the knees together, whichever works for you. And again, just take 2 or 3 breaths. Walk your hands back up and lift your head up slowly, and then we're going to do side lying on the other side. So I'll give you just a few seconds just to turn yourself around. I know I had some feedback the other day to say I need more space, so you know we might just have to adapt, and we'll all get used to it. So your nice side lying position, soften that front leg so it's bent. We're going to lift the top leg up, and we're going to lift it up for 8. Remember, core engaged. Try and also to keep this just a little gap here if we can. And 5, resisting on the way down as much as we can. And 8. Okay, turn the toe down to the floor, bring the leg forward and dip it down for 8. 7. Again, we're only trying to come up to hip height. 2, make sure you're still breathing. And 1, and tuck it in. Oh, doesn't that feel so good? Couldn't we just stop there? Of course not. Are we ready? Top leg out, hip height. We're going for 6. With a squeeze. And 5. Lovely, well done. Last 2. Mind over matter here. Last 1. Turn that toe, rotate it, bring the leg forward, dip it down for 6. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Oh, bring it in. Let that little bit of release just happen. If you need to, you could just give that leg just a little bit of a rub. Remember, if you feel you've done enough, just drop that top leg over and do some inner thigh while you wait for the rest of us to do the last set. So top leg out. Here we are, going for 4 and 3. Come on, you can do it. 2 and 1. Rotate forward, dipping down for 4. Coming up for 3. Oh, 2 and 1. And well done. Oh, well done. Super. Just give yourself just a few seconds. That gives me time to have a little look where we're going next. Good. So slowly push yourself up to sitting so you can see. And then we're going to roll over now, and we're going to go on to all fours. We're going to do our swimming. Just seeing how many we're going to do. Well, we're going to have like a swimming position, but we're not going to use the arms. We're just going to use the legs. So from here, shoulders. Engage that core, keep that nice straight spine in alignment. Without tipping the hips, we're going to gently push the right leg behind us. From there, check it's about hip height. We don't want to go right up. And then we're going to just dip the toe down to the floor and lift. And down to the floor and lift. And we're going to do that for 8. Then we're going to bring the leg up and we're just going to pulse from there. 8, 7, 6, 5. Just into the glutes. We don't want to see big kicks and the back going into extension. When we've done that, we're going to just push the leg back and take a nice stretch through the hip. We'll come back up and we'll do that all on the other side. Okay, so onto your all fours, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, tummy up to spine. Really focus on sending that leg away and dip it down and up for 2 and 3. Try and feel that you've got equal weight through both hands. Try and keep the hips parallel. Last 2 and 1. Okay, leg coming up. Push it up to the ceiling for 8, 7, 6. We're not doing this incredibly fast. 4, 3, 2. Oh, feel those glutes working. 1 and push that leg back. Just be careful there's nothing behind you and you're not going to stub your toe anywhere. Alright, just turn yourself round if you need a little bit more space. And just have a little stretch. Well done. If you feel you need to, you can just give those hands a little Mexican wave, rotate the hands, the wrists, before we come up and do it on the other side. Obviously, I do know some ladies do struggle with their wrist strength, so you can do this from this forearm position if you want. Okay, so coming back up, make sure you've got your setup correct. Sliding the other leg out, so just make sure you do the other one. Your glutes will soon tell you if you do the same one. And lifting for 8. Also, we're going down, so 8 and up. 7. So your nose should be looking directly down onto your little mat, towel, or just on the floor. And 3, 2, and 1. So bringing it up to that hip height. Now push it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide that one back and just relax down into that stretch. Want to have a quick look how we're doing for time. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, so just enjoy that moment. Now we're going to come up and we're going to do it again, but this time 4. Okay, 4 of each. So if you really feel like those wrists do need a break, bring the hands down and just take the leg out here and do it from here. Alright, if you can go up on the wrists, up you go on the hands, so the wrists are straight, knees under hips, leg comes out, down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up to hip height and taking it up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Go straight onto the other side. Nice transition. Keep those hips nice and stable and flat. As we did for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now lift it up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. So our glutes are going to be like steel by the time this is all over. And everyone will say, oh, what do you do? I do Pilates. Well done. Super job. Right, we're going to come up, change base position completely. We're going to come into sitting. We're going to do some nice little C curves with that open arm that we did in class. How many weeks ago was that? Was it 1, 2? I lost track of time. So, knees, feet, hip width, shoulders relaxed, arms forward. String, always lifting us up so we don't drop the chin. Breathing in, exhale down, just to where you feel comfortable. Remember, as you come up, lead with that chest. And again, breathe in, down we go. And coming up. Scoop that tummy out. Really make a lovely C shape as you feel you can with control. And down. And up. 2 more to go. Scooping that tummy in and up. Just remember when we did this in class with the block on our head, that should help you remember where that head needs to be. As you come up this time, stretch the legs forward, reaching up and over the beach ball. Now as you do this, feel like someone's got a big band around you and they're pulling that band from the back of you. So they're trying to pull you into a really nice rounded flex spine position. As we come up, remember to just drop the shoulders back down. Sliding the legs in, we're going to add that nice open arm action. So breathing in, down we go. Take the arm out and bring it back. Open the arm out and bring it back. Breathe in, come up. We're going to do 2 openings this time. So we're going to go to the side and bring it back. So scoop that tummy in to your spine. Try and pull up in that pelvic floor area as well. Breathe in, come up and back down to 1 each side. So down we go. Open up for 1. Good, really nice opening of those chest muscles and a nice bit of rotation in those big oblique muscles that wrap around you. Breathe in, come up, reach up and over that beach ball. Remember that sash going around your waist that someone's trying to pull you from the back. So you really do feel that stretch. And then when you come back, just lower the arms. Good, give the legs a little shake. Okay, so we're going to do dead bug now. I haven't done that for a little while. So once we get into our position here, we'll roll down for 6 as our normal, but I'll just remind you of that dead bug position. We're going to go opposite arm and leg. So we're going to float the legs to tabletop. And then we're going to take the hands onto the leg. Alright, and then this is a nice bit of brain gym work as well. So as one leg goes away, the opposite arm floats over your head. So I quite like to get this hand out of it, so I don't get confused. Okay? Try and just either keep a nice flat back or just a tiny little gap under that spine. If it's too much, you can put a little towel underneath, but everyone I would have thought should be okay. But listen to your body as always. So we're coming up to the sitting position. We're going to breathe in, tuck that tailbone under, and just roll down for 6, 5, 4, don't let little 3 and 2 and 1 get left out. Good, bring the legs in, so we're hip width position. Okay, so arms just to start by your side as you get the legs to tabletop. So peel off the right heel, bring the leg to off the left, bring it alongside in tabletop. Now bring the hands, bring the right hand onto the knee, and perhaps take the left hand onto the hip. Okay, just check what's going on in this back area. If you feel there's too much lift and you can't keep the back either down or with a little gap, then by all means just drop the other leg down to the floor. There's your modification. Okay, so here we go. We're going to breathe in and we're going to take the leg and arm away. Breathing out. So breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. The last two. As you come back, bring the legs in. Take the knees more towards the shoulders and just take yourself round in a little circle. And the other way. Now we've got to remember which arm and leg we did. And I haven't got you to tell me. So if I do the wrong one, I bet you'll all be screaming at me. We've done that one. Okay, so just drop the legs to the floor, get you set up, relax the shoulders. Peel off the right leg to tabletop, peel off the left leg to tabletop. I'm going to get my right hand out the way ready. I'm going to put my left hand on my knee, and now we're going to just check what's going on. Little tilt of that pelvis. Breathe in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now you can touch the knee that's stable, or stationary I should say, or if it helps you, you can cross over and touch the knee that's coming in. Just be mindful that the knee then doesn't come in too far. Alright, we want to stop the knee at that hip, over that hip position. Good. And last three. And out. So really nice control, precise movement. And one. And again, bring the knees in either for a little tuck stretch, or you can take a nice long stretch, whichever you prefer, and gives you a nice piece of release. So we're going to bring the legs in. We can just grab hold behind the leg and we can just gently come up with a little rock to sit in. So how are we doing on our time? Good. Okay, so we're going to come up to a sit-in position. Now we're going to do spine twists. So you may be like me and find if you're sitting just straight on the floor, that's not enough. So you can just take an ordinary cushion if you want. Or if you've got a block, you can use a block, or you can roll a towel and just sit up on a towel. Just helps me feel like I can lift a little bit out of the pelvis and don't not sink back. Okay, so remember with the spine twist, your legs again where they're comfortable for you. Some people are quite happy to sit cross-legged. Some people like to sit just with the legs forward. Straight's okay as well. But if you have it straight, just try and keep the backs of the knee nice and soft. Don't feel like you're pushing those knees into the floor. Okay, so we're going to start by putting the hands behind the head. So we're going to start with this one and then I'll give you an option if you want. So I want you to feel like you're pushing the head into the hands. Alright, that will help keep a nice elongated spine and a nice straight neck. And then all we're going to do from here is breathe in and exhale. And breathe in to come back. And exhale. So having the hands tucked behind the head is going to stop us bringing one arm in further than the other. So if you're not comfortable with this position, position. Here's your modification. Arms here and rotate. Some of you may find you get maybe a greater range of movement with the arms here. So just adapt it to your own needs. But we're looking to try and think about, as we take the elbow back, maybe there's a little button or a little ball, anything that you're going to try and nudge back a little bit further with each spine twist. Very functional movement. And back. You can feel that rotation around that spine in that oblique area. Good. And just 4 more. And 3. 2. And there's 1. When you come back, just relax the shoulders. Give yourself a little shoulder roll before lifting up the arm. Taking the hand behind it and gently take that arm across the body. Nice little stretch. Don't turn, alright? Make sure your shoulders are staying forward, chest is facing the front. And then the other arm comes forward. Gently encourage that arm to come round. And back and relax. Lovely. Right, remove your cushion. Pop it out of the way. We're going to go side lying again. So we just swing our legs around and come into a nice side lying position. Okay, if you want to stay seated while I show you what we're going to do, that's fine. If not, you can come down and we're going to bring our hands out into our book position. Now, I immediately feel like my head is nodded down there because very often when we do this we have our cushion and our block. So you might want to make sure you've got your pillow or roll your towel up. Bottom half nice and relaxed. The shins perhaps parallel with the front of your mat or if you've got a blanket or towel or whatever. So we're going to lift this top arm up, keeping it at shoulder height. I just want you to extend out the shoulder, so I want you to keep this hip totally still. And we're going to just stretch that arm forward as if we're reaching out for something. We open it with the back of the hand all the way and turn and look. Hips are still stacked to the ceiling. If you don't like looking that way because it might make some people maybe feel a bit giddy, then keep the head facing forward. We're going to close it up. We're going to do 3 of those, then we're going to let the arm relax and we're going to do 3 nice opening clams. Alright, then we're going to come up and do 2 clams, 1 clam. Okay, so here we go. So lift that arm up to shoulder height, reaching forward. Lift, turn the head, option. Just pause for the count of 1, 2, and bring it back. Just to shoulder height. Bring it forward, breathing in. Exhale as you rotate, keeping those hips stacked to the ceiling. Hold for 2 counts. And squeeze it back. So just try and resist gravity on the way back. So stretch it forward. Open it up. Hold it for 2. And squeeze down. Just relax the shoulder down onto the floor. And lift that top knee up. Squeezing down. For 2. And squeeze. I think we'll do 6 clam here. 3. 4. 5. So just imagine you're trying to lift something very heavy. 6. Back to the arms. Arm up. Stretching forward. Open them up. Hold for 2 counts. come back. And what you might notice is you've got a little bit bigger range of movement now. You may be able to stretch forward a little bit further, and this arm may be able to go a little bit closer to the ground. And back. There's two. Can't remember how many you said we could do, but let's do another one. And relax that arm. And coming back. Let the arm rest to the floor. Now this time on your clam, I want you to lift the feet off the floor and open that gate. One. Open and squeeze the air out of that beach ball with those thighs as you come down. And last three. And two. And last one. Good. And relax. So we're going to just push up, swing round to the other side. Move your pillow if you need it. I certainly do. And let's repeat that on the other side. So, legs nicely stacked, shins square, arms rested, top arm comes up. So here we are, we're going to stretch forward and open up. Option on that head going with you or staying facing the front. Hold for two and squeeze it back. Reaching forward. Open up. Should feel really good across that chest. Hold for two and back. And three. And back. So we're going to bring the arm down, just relax it on the floor and go into our clam for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And second set, arm up, reaching forward. Part back of the hand. And just take a mental note as to whether you are getting a bigger range of movement this time. You should be, because everything's loosening up. What you can't smell that I can is this wonderful lemon chicken that Roger's made me. He's just come into the kitchen just to have a little check on it. And I am so hungry. So it's keeping me going. Relax the arm. Top. Lift the heels up. 6 clams on this side. And 2. So really squeeze down. Defy gravity as you close those legs together. And 2 more. And last one. And relax. Good. So you can just drop that leg over for a second into a little recovery position. And then from there, you're going to just push yourself up into a sitting position. Okay, so we're going to do a little hamstring stretch to finish before we come to standing. So I think you've all done this lots of times with me, so I can talk you through it fairly easily. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. And we're going to just go down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just going to change my cushion for my towel. Okay, so I want you to bring the legs into hip width again. Okay, so we're going to start by just bringing the right leg up to the ceiling. We're going to just take the hands, clasp them behind the leg, and just gently ease the leg towards your nose. Nice and gently. So the left leg should be bent at the moment. Okay, now we're going to breathe in. As we breathe in, we're going to lift the ribs to the thighs, the chest to the knees, walk the hands down towards your ankles. So breathe in and down we go. Feel the stretch, especially down the back of the hamstring. Option now is to slide the left leg away to straight or anywhere between. So we could be looking at an L, we might be looking at a V. Alright, just depends where you feel. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to, you can just keep that leg bent. You're still getting a very good stretch down the back of the leg. Just by pushing this leg open, we're also getting a hip flexor stretch on the other side. So it's a double whammy, 2 for 1, and we all like the bargain. Now before we release the leg, we're going to slide the left leg back in, and then gently either take it down a straight leg, or you can bend it down to the floor. And relax. Okay, I want you to take hold of this left knee. Take your hand out to the side, and I just want you to pull that leg across the body, keeping your shoulder down. Now that's as far as I can go. I'll show you where some of you might find your knee is down here somewhere, but there's no way I can do that with keeping my shoulders down. So you just keep that leg across the body enough, but keep this shoulder down. Just gives that glute and the IT band a nice stretch. Okay, we're going to come back up. Okay, we're going to bring the right leg in. We're going to bring the left leg up to the ceiling. And I'm going to take the hands just gently behind. And just ease that leg forward. Just trying to close this gap between the ribs and the thigh. And as you can stay here, you don't have to do the next bit if you don't want. If you feel you're getting enough as a stretch here, then stay there. Remember, it's not one size fits all. So we're going to breathe in. As we exhale, we're going to lift up. Try and decrease the gap between the leg and the body. If you feel it's too much, just slacken it off a bit or lower the body back down a little bit. Option now then is to push that leg out long to get that nice stretch through the right hip. Or if you happen to be on the other side, the left hip. Nice and gently. Try and relax in the shoulder. Don't feel like you're really holding on really tightly. Just try and keep the shoulders away from the ears as well. And just let it happen naturally. Okay, so remember we'll slide the right leg in first before we let that leg down to the floor and lower our head. Keep the right leg where it is. Pop this hand out for some counterbalance and just gently bring this leg across the body, but keeping the shoulder down. And that'll give you a nice stretch through this glute from when we did those little donkey kicks earlier. And back. Okay, we're going to come back up to sitting. So your choice of how you just get there. So you can rock, you can turn yourself on your side and come up. So from here, our normal progression would be to swing the legs around, come over onto those knees, nice box position as you move into your happy cat, sad cat stretch. Such a great stretch to do. Again, just take a few seconds, maybe shut your eyes again as you do the last two. And last one. Good. So we're going to come to standing. So your two ways are either up to knees, step forward to standing, or we tuck the toes under, have a little stretch, walk the hands back, Okay, so Irene's just sent me a message. Okie dokie, right. So you can stay on your mat, but remember we do come up on our toes, so just be mindful if you are on a mat. If not, just come onto the floor. Okay, so let's just take the shoulders round and the elbows. Nice big arm circle. Shoulders, elbows, circle. So here we are, we're going up on our toes, so breathing in, coming up. When you feel ready, arms down first, and heels down. And again, breathing in. Nice tall stretch, arms down, and heels down. And last time, breathing in. And arms down, and heels down. Good. Okay, just shut your eyes. Take a deep breath in as you lift your shoulders up. Relax. If you don't want to shut your eyes, you don't have to. Breathing in. And relax. And last time, breathing in. And relax. And open your eyes. Give yourselves a good clap. Very well done. And I'll see you on your mat, towel, carpet, grass next time. Bye for now. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.